Hello, my name is Clara. Welcome to my program. Um, I'm going to make this little honeycomb dome wreath. It's got welcome on it. It's made on an 18-inch wire frame, like so. This is 18 inches. It's got 8 sections. So how I'm making this is I did the bubble method. On each section, I put 5 of 9 inches bubble method. I'll finish it out on this, show you what I'm doing. And that equals 360 inches, which is what is it comes in those rolls. The 10 yards is 360 inches. And after I get this done, this will be more or less like the base of it. I will be doing 22 and a half inch each of 16 pieces of the white mesh. And the 22 and a half inch of times 16 is 360 inches, which will take a whole roll of that too. Of the 10 yard, that'll be the 10 inch. This yellow is the 21 inch. And then I'll be putting 32 ribbons on it, cut 12 inches wide. Be putting them on with the white mesh. I'll take the white mesh and do like a truffle. The reason I like this bubble method is that you use the whole roll at once. You don't have to worry about that fray at the end of it, which I have a wood cutting tool for that. But it's this way you're rest assured it's not going to fray. And I like the truffle because that's 2 little rolls on each end, and that keeps it from fraying so much too. And everyone likes ribbon, so I put ribbon on it and stuff. And so I'll go ahead and finish this, the 9 inch, the 21 inch, like I'm showing you. I like one more section, I haven't it finished. And then I'll be putting the truffles on with the ribbon. And we'll see how it turns out. And before I forget, if anyone likes this channel, please hit subscribe and like and share. Because that's more or less how we get started on here. It's by people subscribing and sharing and everything. Okay, I'm going to go 9 inches with this. And I've left my measuring thing in there, of course. So I can pretty well guess it out. I know it's probably a bad way and way to do it, but I've done it so much that I pretty well. So I'm going 9 inches with this. See, see, I made that bubble, that little bubble there. I just put 9 inches made. Now I'm using these little ones, except for every second or third one, I use a big one because that's where my ribbon's going to go. I don't put a ribbon in between all of them because I like for the little bubbly to show too. The little bubbly method because I think it's so pretty. I don't want it all to be hid by that. But this yellow is so pretty. It's got gold mixed in with it. And like I said, this is 21 inch. That makes your bubbles a lot bigger and so pretty. But I usually go by measurements because these rolls comes in like 21 inches to 10 yards or 10 inches and 10 yards. And I try to use the whole roll so I measure out the difference in the measurements. You can make these bubbles. I mean, like most people make them anywhere from 8 to 10 inches. It's mostly what I've ever heard of making them. Especially with 21 inch, because 21 inches makes a good size bubble. I love the way it lays, the 21 inch. It makes it lay so pretty. twist these little ties here I use. They call them little pipe cleaners. That's what I use. I twist them at least 3 times so this won't come loose on you. Because it will come loose. If you're not careful, it will come loose on you. You have to be real careful with this to keep it from coming loose. I try not to make no more of a mess than I have to, but sometimes I end up and do make a mess. Without meaning to. And sometimes when you get down to the end of these rolls, they look a little bit difficult. But I try to make them work. And sometimes we don't get our measurements exactly right either. Of course, that's the difference in measuring, I guess, and guessing. Now this is the end of the roll, so I'm going to put a zip tie right here. I've got my zip ties in here. These zip ties will secure that in there where it won't go anywhere. And hopefully it won't go anywhere. And I'm just going to zip tie that right in there. And I started out with a zip tie with. As I said before on the first video I made on here, or one of them I made, I don't really like to depend on glue a whole lot. But, you know, you have to use glue on some things, but I don't like to depend solely on glue for anything. Because sometimes I sit up on the outside in the flea markets, or just set up in different places to sell stuff. If that wind gets up high enough, that stuff on your roofs can just fly right away. I mean, that. You do not want to depend on glue for this stuff. That's for sure. Sometimes it seems like I have a little difficulty seeing. And And that is not good. Especially when you're working with these clear zip ties. But I will get her done. I guess I'm slow but sure. So I'll get this cut off and get that other on there. And get her going right. And get all these old threads off of here. Because nobody likes them old threads. I don't. And I'm sure a customer don't either. This mesh is beautiful. And if worked with right, you can make it to where it don't fray so much. When I use these two methods, I don't have to use that wood burning tool. But when you have to cut them in 10-inch strips and stuff, I'll use it to keep this from fraying so much. So anyway, I don't know if you can see that good, but there's more or less the base. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? I really love that yellow color that shines out. Shines out so pretty. That is so pretty. So pretty. There should be 16 of these big ties right here. Of these big ribbons. Should be. Of the long that I didn't cut in half. Of the pipe cleaners. So they are ties, pipe cleaners. People call them different things. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here. I've got these pieces already cut, 22.5 inches. And that was a whole row, 16 of them. And I'll put 2 of these in each section. Spread them out, put them in each section. Because like I said, to me, I don't want to, a lot of people put them in every section and everywhere that they make their bubble. I don't want to do that because I don't want to hide all that bubble. I think that bubble's pretty. And when you do that, it seems like you hide all your bubble. And I don't want to do that. See, now there's your ends. See, they're pretty well down in there where they won't fray on you so much. And I'll put the first one right here. And I'll come back after and put some ribbon on like this on. And that will make it so pretty. Or I'm hoping it will. Now tie it on like that a little bit. Just enough to hold it on there. And then I will make me another one. This is one of my flea market tables. I usually work in there on my kitchen table. I've got my computer in this little office in here. And I'll start doing this on my cell phone, then I can work in there again. I'm just rolling these 2 or 3 times, 4, how many times you'll roll them. Just enough to make little rolls. Kind of makes it pretty it up a little bit. I like to use different colors to make it prettier. And this makes it more bigger. The more mesh you use, the bigger it's going to make the wreath. And so you can still see some of that. You still see some of your little curls, see. When you use them all, and every little roll like that, you end up not seeing much of your curls. And those curls are beautiful, I think, especially with 21 inch. And I like to put them on like this where you can see the rough part of it. I think it's so pretty when you see the rougher part. And these little curls just adds a nice texture to the wreath, I think. Just something nice. I've been making these a long time, and here lately somebody suggested I ought to go online and make one. So I thought, well, I will try that. And I have about 50 wreaths made up. That's for sale. I usually keep a good stock. I've even got some Christmas and fall wreaths made up. So I would have a good stock of wreaths. I try not to charge too much for them. I try to put a picture of all of them on here. I think I've got a picture of them on here on my channel, somewhere or another. I know the prices are on my offer. This one right here behind me is the Bonnie Butt wreath. I got it for sale for $70. It's actually a good price on that. I think someone on there was, for the kit alone, was asking like $60, I think. Which I'm not on here trying to hurt nobody's sales or nothing, because these wreaths, everybody got their own ways of making them, and that's their own individual thing. And I don't want to try to hurt anybody in any way. Don't want to compete with nobody, because I'm not that good. I'm not good enough to compete with anybody. But people just, make stuff their own way. But without people like you, we couldn't do anything anyway. I make sure enough. When I get these little bubbles on there, I spread them out and stuff. Makes them prettier. I want to go ahead and get them all on, because I know it'd take a long time. And I hate to waste your time by watching me do that. Because it takes so long sometimes to do stuff. Now, most of this stuff I use, these frames come from the dollar store. This mesh mostly comes from craft outlet. I like the good mesh. I mean, as good as I can get for an affordable price. I don't really care much about the little Dollar Tree mesh. I mean, I'm not trying to put it down tonight. You get what you pay for. It's not very costly, so you can't expect much out of it. I do believe you get what you pay for. I'm a believer of that. Now these little Chanel strings, or pipe strings, they call them pipe, whatever they call it, pipe cleaners. What I've heard people call them. They'll be here more or less. Plus they're yellow. They're about the same color as this anyway, so don't worry about covering them up. But if I use pipe cleaners and they're different colors, sometimes before they show, I'll try to get a little something to go over them. And that, sometimes I will use glue for that. I really do not like to depend on glue, though. I tell you, I really don't. I don't, because I set up one year at the flea market. I was going where we live out in Kentucky. They have like an 80-yard sale, all down 80. And I set up, and I hadn't made them long. And I glued me some flowers on one of these wreaths. And here come a hard wind. Next thing I know, we was picking up flowers. Flowers everywhere. I said, well, I've learned me a lesson the hard way. So, I mean, I'm not saying I don't use glue. You have to use glue, so much glue, I guess. But what I'm saying is, I like to go back if I use flowers. And if I can, put a little zip tie on or something. Because, if I sell somebody a wreath, I don't want it to come apart on them the first little wind comes along. I want to try to make it best I know how. And, to withstand the weather the best it can. Because I know most of these wreaths are going to go on people's doors. But now some of these wreaths are pretty. I mean, a person could actually put them inside their house. I mean, I think they're awful pretty. Some of them's awful pretty. They look too pretty to go out on the outside of the door. Really, some of them do. See that fray I was talking about? They call it fray. That's that. Well, this little right here comes loose. And see the way I'm making this, it's rolled up. So you don't have to worry about it. Now, if I wasn't making this style where it was rolled, I'd use that burner tool. That burner tool works pretty good. I mean, it actually works real good. You'd be amazed how it works. But when I do this, like this style here, I don't have to use it for that, or that style there. I don't have to use it because the end of it's going to be rolled up and shouldn't have no trouble with it. But the strings and stuff coming out. I think that's why most people's afraid of mesh, because of that spray of them and stuff. And what it is, you just have to work with it. You just have to, try to take every precaution you can to not have that. I think it makes a wreath look a lot better. Of course, now I can make it without the mesh. I've got some grapevine wreaths that don't have the mesh on them. I've got grapevine wreaths with the mesh on them. But as far as that goes, you can make a water wreath without the mesh. I mean, it's just whatever people want. I think the mesh is beautiful, but you know that don't mean somebody else may not think it's beautiful. If it's used right, worked right, you know, you gotta get that. You gotta make sure to do something with that frail stuff. You don't want that coming. Don't want those little strings hanging out and stuff. They're coming apart on you. I really like these a little longer. Some people just cut. I cut these 22 and a half. Some people cut them 20. And I've heard people cut them 25. I actually like them about 30. Even 35. But with this particular one, you know, I don't want them to overtake the yellow. I mean, I want them to be seen, but not to overtake it. The color, not to take too much away from it. And that'll make this look a lot bigger. And now these little ribbons here, I cut them at 12 inches. Down here's a ducktail. Makes them real cute to ducktail. Then I'll make a big ribbon. For this one, that's why I put on a ducktail. I made a big ribbon to put on this one. I like the little ruffles to show up a little bit in there. Okay, now there are the truffles on there. See? Kind of cute, it? It's showing, still got a lot of that showing too. So that's good, right? So next thing I'll do is I'll try to get this sign attached to it. And I really don't like for that bar to show. I don't really like for no space to show between the signs, but it may be going to. I don't know. I don't care if that space showing between them signs. I'll make him figure out something on that. Make him. Now this had 2 holes in it. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably make another hole in that. Probably make another 2 holes in that right there to hold it in. I don't have that hole puncher thing yet. But I have something just as bad as good, honey. I mean, it's the old-fashioned way, but it'll work. Now this is wood right here. This little frame right, that's little wood. See, it's got little wood up. It's a nice little thing. It shouldn't take much to make these. So I'll just go ahead and use this right here, like this. Maybe I can make this stay without having to take it anywhere. This is just a little bitty old screwdriver, see? Just a little bitty screwdriver, so I got you. Little bitty thing. Tap it with that hammer. Sometimes you just gotta do it the best way you can, you know? You gotta work with what you got to work with. In other words. Now I've got me some holes in there. Now I'll put me a little bar on it. And we'll put that on. Put that baby right on there so she looks like. I've got one of these in the grapevine wreath. I haven't made it yet, but I bet it'll look good. I call this a little honeycomb domes. These are very fashionable right now. They're in really big right now. Everyone seems to be drawn to them. They are cute. Very cute. Now I put this little bar around here and wire this to my frame. Yep, it went through. There's a little hole I made. It works. Make sure it's on there good. And now I'll cut a little bit off right here. Leave me something to work with. I'll put me on right here. I'll end up put 4 of these on. Where I can get this in good. There's 2. 3. I don't know about where you all live at, but where we live, this weather has went back and forth so much, cold and warm, to where everybody around us is just about sick or something. It's hard to get adjusted like that, to weather like that. Okay, now, I'm going to take this and try to center it best I can right here. Try to center it right in the center here. And now get this down here to the frame. Is what I'll do. I'll tie it onto the frame. Tie it right onto the frame. Before she'll stay in place. Yep. That's what we will do. I'll make this some kind of little knot or something there. Okay. There we go. Now, let's tie this one in. Tie you in. See, I'm going to tie this into the frame. Maybe you see more of what I'm doing there. I don't know. But right here, you got to be careful what you're doing. You don't want these out, not all place. No. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. There we go. Let's get that cut off out of the way. I used to try to put some on the back of these wreaths too. To try to protect people's doors or whatever. And it makes the wreath actually look better. Makes it kind of makes it look cleaner. Makes it look cleaned up kind of. Now there's different ways you can make sure this stays in place right here. Once you get this in here, if you don't have enough mesh to hold it down, you can take a zip tie and do it that way if we need to. Maybe what I need to do right here, I don't know. Right here at the top, I made a bit, I don't know. I'll see right here in a minute. Yeah, I do whatever it takes necessary to do to get these right. I don't have no certain pattern, no certain way. This, I mean, as far as the mesh pattern, this would be more my pattern than any of my favorite pattern. A lot of people been wanting the ribbon, and really, the ribbon pattern actually well, it can go with this one. But actually, it goes better with what they call a pancake, the pancake style. Which, you know, like I said, I can make it even without the mesh. I can make it just ribbons. That's why people, you know, want it. And there's different styles. I like to use all of them from time to time, but this is my favorite because of the fray. You don't have to worry about, you know, all that stuff. Now, I'll use that pancake style. When I do, I'll use that wood burn tool, though. Because, like I said, you don't want something to, you know, to blow away on you. You don't want it to be all bunch of threads hanging around. Now, that's on pretty good, but I'll tell you what. See, I'll tell you what. It's on pretty good, see, but still, you can still see through there. I don't like that at all. But I've got ways I can do that, I think. I should have like a green garland or something in there, maybe. But for right now, let me put the ribbons on. So okay, we're going to start with this. This is white, and that is plaid, I guess you'd call it, checkered, whatever. Yeah, we'll check it. I've got 4 different ones. Then you've got the yellow with the little honeycomb dome. So we'll put on, okay? So I start out with these 2. And we'll work it back and forth to where it'll be kind of different. I put them right in the middle there, see? Just kind of squash it up like this. And I'll go with it. And I'll start right here with it. And you can even put some on top of this if you want to. I may eventually, as a matter of fact, do that myself. Now, you can do this if you want to. We've got enough room, we can do it just like that if you want to. You know. Do it like this, kind of. See? Now, kind of separate that out like that. Kind of like that. See? And I may think of something to put on top of it and make it more prettier, shine out more. Okay, now then I'll use one of these right here on top. Like this, and kind of separate like that. Like this, kind of. Okay. And we'll go right in the middle like this. So we know which way that's got to go up. We can see it. That's got a pattern. So that's got to go. The little dome's got to go up that way. So we'll put the little yellow to the side like this. But the little dome will be up like this. We can see it coming. The little dome will be headed towards the, see? The little dome's kind of headed towards the future, whatever. It looks like little daisies in there. So I've got some little flowers in there I was going to throw in here. to make it look pretty. Now I want to work back and forth for this. So I done the white, that one on top. So now I'm going to do this one, the yellow on top. See? Well, I work back and forth with it. It just makes it, prettier. Gives it a little, a little something different. Makes it pretty. Makes it different. It probably don't matter ever how you're going to put them on there. That's just the way I'm going to put them on. I mean, you may want to put them on something different, Now I'll put the white to the side and the yellow up towards the little thing, towards the little picture light. So now this one, the little dome was on top that time. So I'm going to put the yellow on top this time. Because the dome was on top. So I'm going to put the yellow on top. I'm fine one like that. There you go. I just make them like that. There you go. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure this is right. It's right. Wait. This yellow and checkered and white really is both sided, two-sided, I think. But that, oh Lord, it makes it a lot better to work with like that. A lot better. Now these you're going to make sure they're in the right position. Your little domes. And I hit them right towards the little picture. That's what I do with them. Come down here like that. Good. So I put them right towards that picture. So they'll shine out pretty. There you go. There you go. And these other ones in here that I didn't use, I already twisted up. They were cut off anyway, so I twisted up. I won't be using them anymore. That other little zip ties. Where I put this on here. Because I didn't go in between all of the bubbles. The ones that I didn't go in between. Okay, now the last one you had the yellow on. So we're going to do the white on top. Okay, do the white on top. That just gives you something. These ribbons are pretty. I understand why people love ribbons. They are pretty. They are so pretty. Now aren't they pretty? But I tell you, I really love that mesh too with the ribbon. And that's just me though. Of course, I love anything pretty. Anything pretty. Okay, you yellow on top last time, so I'll put the little dome on top this time. This is a good light right here. It's as handy as it can be. And like I said, you got this little dome, so you got to head her towards would look right. We'll put her towards the picture. Now, I need to go probably this way because see, that's going to be up. That's going to be up. Just a minute, I'll show you what I'm talking about. See? So I put it up because that's the top, see? See what I mean? Put the little dome coming up because that's on the top. I guess you can see that. Okay. Then you've got the white on top. So we'll put the yellow on top. Do the yellow on top. There we go. Throw it right in the middle. Now, like I said, you can do this any way you want to, these little ribbons. I like doing this way, this sort of pattern. Now, on the pancake pattern, you have to have some down and some up, some this way. But actually this pattern here, you can work the ribbons however you want to. Okay, we got another dome. One. Okay, the dome was on top, so we put the yellow on top. And dome on the bottom. Over in the middle, there we go. Okay, the dome is going this way. So she's going to go right towards that picture. Be holding up. We'll be standing up. When I get this on, I'll bring it over to the computer and show it to you more. So you can see what's going on better. I wish I had a more visual place to work with. That's something I'm going to have to work towards. Trying to create or something. Okay. Yellow's on top, so we're going to put the white on top this time. All right. There you go. Fold them right in the middle like every time. There you go. Mostly what I do, I learn a lot from watching other people, and then I just put my ideas with it, my thoughts with it. Like measurements and stuff, they'll measure one way, I may measure another. Or there's one design that they might call it truck design, but I come up with one called I don't know what you call it. Well, the roll on one side and the rest of it ruffle. I'm going to use it sometime on one for you. That would be more or less my design so far as I know, because I've never seen anybody do it. And it's so pretty. So I just like to put my ideas with it, the measurements and stuff, just have to measure out the way you want to do it. Okay, now it's going to come this way. So that's going to be on top. And you want her coming towards, like come to the side. Want to come to the side, okay? So you can see her. See you good. There you go. Okay, we're coming to the side, yeah. Kind of like so. Yeah. Kind of like so. These pipe cleaners, when you use them, I wouldn't cut them off until I was sure that I wasn't going to have no other use for them. Because you can't add to them. I mean, you can always take away from them, but you can't add to them. Once you cut them off, if you need more, you just have to use another one or something. Okay, now that's going to go kind of angular like that. Kind of like that, maybe. See, I'm trying to fix it like when it's up on the door to where those are right. Those are turned right. I don't know if you see that or not. I'll hold it right up next to the computer in a minute. Probably hard to see. Okay, I did the white on top, so yellow will be next on top. That looks like that's got a little daisies in it. That's where I got some little daisy flowers in there. Pick that. I'm going to try to get on here if I can. Now, I like to do the UK. Well, I live in Kentucky, so I guess that's normal. But I really, flowers are beautiful and stuff, but it seems like, I don't know. Seems like I can do it easier if I don't have to do a lot of flowers, but flowers are beautiful. We know that. We do know that for a fact. So you actually need flowers. But some of the wreaths I do, the UK wreaths don't use flowers. They're beautiful, even without the flowers. Okay, so now that's on top, so the yellow will be on top this time. Yellow will be on top this time. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. I said, now which way you going here? It's going to the side. Kind of. There you go, right in like that. Yeah, okay. Right in like that. There you go. There you go. Yeah, turn it back around there. There you go. There you go. Right in towards the wreath. I'm going to put her. Now these Chanel ties, you want to get them on there good. I usually do at least 3 or 4. Twist them 3 or 4 times anyway. Because you don't want them coming off on you. Now see, we've got her going up towards the reaper now. Okay, there you go. Okay, yellow on top, so you want white on top. Want white on top of this one. I just about got these ribbons on. They're pretty good on them, I guess. Really? Okay. Yeah, this definitely probably gonna need something on it. This is gonna be a good size wreath. I mean, it's only 18-inch roll. I've got a whole roll of 21 by 10 yard, and then a whole roll of 10 yard by 10 inch, the 10-inch 10 yard mesh. So there's a whole roll 21 inch and a whole roll 10 inch mesh in this wreath already, right here. So it's going to be a real good, great size. It's going to be a good size, real good size. Okay. It really is going to be a pretty good size. Okay, now you're going to go on top. Yes, you are. You are going on top now, buddy. Okay. And I guess you can tell. You don't have to ask. Nobody. I guess you can tell I'm pure country. That's one thing that delayed me from coming on here, putting these on here, was my language. I hope I'm not talking too fast so that y'all can understand what I'm saying. I can sing like a crazy. It's just playing. But talking, I don't talk very funny. I don't know what that is. Okay. I'll put the yellow on top. And put it right in the center of that. There you go, right in the center. I've been told I talk too fast sometimes. So if I get too fast, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to slow down to where you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, now we've got one more. This is yellow should go on top of here. Yep. Yellow should go on top of here. Okay. Put it right in the middle. Right in the middle. There you go. And right here you go. There's your reel. Okay. This is actually turning out pretty cute. Very cute, I think. I mean, of course, I'm going to be prejudiced since I'm the one making it. So I guess I am going to be prejudiced. Okay. Now I'm going to walk over there to the computer where you all can see this on here and see what I've got so far, okay? Let's see how pretty this is. See, right here's what I've got so far. See the little ribbons and stuff? See, I've got the little domes coming up like on the, when it goes up like that, where they go up. Probably that have more work on them. Those ribbons separate out like that, like so. You want those domes, you know, to kind of, when it's, you know, realize it's set up there and stuff. That's cute so far. It's gonna need work on it, no doubt. I mean, it's gonna be more perfect than that. You don't want them hanging all over the place. Now I made the big ribbon out of these 4 right here. I'm not gonna put no 13 ribbons on here. I just don't really see the use in it. Don't get me wrong, ribbons are beautiful. And the people does use a lot of ribbons, does a great, wonderful job. They do a great job. They really do. But I'm gonna just put the 4 on this one. I mean, I don't really see that many ribbons are matching of this. I don't think I'll have 13 ribbons to match this. But anyway, right here's the big ribbon. Now I'm not decided where I'm gonna put that, in the middle or on top or what yet. I don't know. May put it on the bottom. But I'm gonna put this on here and see what it looks like. What I'm gonna do. And then I'll put some flowers probably around this ribbon right here. I've got this kind of pulled down like this, kind of. I think I'll do it right here at the bottom. That's what I think I'll do. I think I'll put this ribbon right here at the bottom. Right here, kind of way. Right here at the bottom. That's what I think I'll do. I think I'll work it in right here. And go ahead and cut this one out. Them so close together. May have to work them in together, I don't know. But let me tie this out right here. There you go. I don't know. I may have to work them in together. Somewhere. I don't want to cover that. I don't want to cover that either. No, I don't. Let's see. I'm going to have room for this ribbon somewhere. Yeah, I think I put it at the bottom because I think the flowers may look better at the bottom. I don't know. But anyway, I'll try it right in the middle here. I'm going to try right in the middle. Right here. Right in the middle of this. And put this ribbon in. That's what I'm going to do. Right in the middle of this. So let's see if I can't get somebody another around here and work this in. Maybe I can actually work it right around this right here. I don't know. I'll find me a little opening and push her in there. There we go. There's an opening right there. I'll push them both in like this. Push them up in. And then work from there. Now let's get you. I want one of these around this other one here. Or I can tie it good. About like that, maybe. Yeah, let's tie it like that right there. There we go, let's tie it like that. That ought to be enough. That ought to be clean enough right there. And even got something else back there and tie it to. I think I have to kind of hide that, make it on real good. There you go, girl. Yeah, that'll work right there. Okay. And I see a little string hanging that I don't like. I do not like those strings at all. Do not like those strings. Okay. No, sir, I don't like those strings. I don't want them strings are showing up on my wreath like that. Okay, now, let's see what we got going here. See if we can get this right. I had them down there, pulled down there to where I could separate them out better. So I'm going to pull them down just like that, the little tails. Oh yeah, I ducktail all the ribbon, but I guess I already told you that. But I'll tell you again just in case I didn't. I ducktail all that. I think it makes, and they're 12 inches each. The ribbon's cut 12 inches each. Okay, now right here is the middle of this ribbon. Right here it is. And I was trying to get all them down there, but they're not going to make it all down there. That's okay. Put them right there. Okay, right here's your white. I don't tell them over that ribbon. Yeah, I do. There's your white. That was the one I start with, the white. And there's your yellow. I'll pull it down like this. One like that, one like that. And there's white and yellow. There's your little ducky tails. Get them out of the way. Okay, white and white. Yellow and yellow. I try to fix them kind of like this. Yellow, yellow. And that's your little. This, you want to go this way right here, right toward that picture, the way I've got this set. There you go. And I'll work them around it. But that's got to go right towards that picture. The way I've got it. There you go. Right up towards that picture. You want them to go. Now them little tails, I just got them hanging down there. Just got them kind of hanging. And stuff. And that's great. That's going to go up there. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's great. Okay, now. There's that one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, that one. Up. Okay. Now. Okay, let me show you what I got here so far. I'll put some flowers in these. Of course, these ribbons, you just keep working with them. Just have to keep working with them till you get them the way you want. And sometimes that can take a while to get them the way you want. And people are so different. I mean, I may fix them one way and you may want to buy this and fix them another way. But you know what? It don't matter as long as it works, does it? No, it does not matter. Okay. Now, let me get up there and show you what I've got here so far. Let me show you what I got so far here. Okay, right here is what I have so far. And I know I need it up on that door to finish working with. Well, I've got my little bunny butt head up there. Right here's what I have so far. Isn't that pretty so far? It's going to be big, isn't it? Okay, there's your little ribbon on it. That's a pretty good size ribbon stuff. Now, I'm going to put something on there, get some color in there. There's not enough color in there to satisfy me. I'm going to go get a green garland. I think I've got a green garland in there. And I'm going to put it around here somewhere and I'll work it around to make it look better. And then I'm going to put the flowers on it. But let me see if I can find that green garland. Right fast, and I'll be right back. Now, I don't know about you all, but I like a little color. Now, this is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I love these colors. But I got to have something to make a little more colors. I mean, I just want some more colors in. Some more, colors that bring these colors out, I mean, to me, I go by color a lot. And I believe I can work this in here and bring some of that out and make it look better. I think I can. And I'm gonna take my little zip tie. Here's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna zip tie that baby in. I'm gonna zip tie this little baby in right here. And see if I can make it look pretty. You know, that's what this is about. People with ideals. And come up with good ideas, you know what I mean? With different ideas. And that's what makes us wreath makers. Well, we can make something pretty. People like, see, that they want to buy. Yep. That's what it takes right there. You just got to think. I come up with my own ideas now. I just tell you I do. That's why one reason I agreed to come online, because I do like to come up with my own ideas sometimes. And I don't like a bunch of stuff sticking out. Wires are hanging out everywhere and stuff. So I like to come up with my own ideas sometimes. You know, to bring a little color out, maybe make it look better, hide a wire or something. But now we don't want to cover up none of our signs, none of the little welcome signs. We got to have them. And I'll keep these little garlands around. See, they're handy as they can be, I think. I think they're just as handy as they could be to keep around. Now, I can already see a difference myself, because I don't know about other people. What they see or don't see, but I can already see me a big difference right here. I already see a big difference right here. I sure can. I can see a difference. There you go. And this will help keep it right there in line too. I mean, it help keep the frame in line. The picture. Sign, picture, plaque, I call it different things. Whatever you want to call it. If it's a plaque, I don't know. But that right here help keep it, see, in line. And we won't hit that. There you go. Yes, I love that. Yes, I like that. I love that. Now I'll put someone back here too, and that'll help with that too. That'll help hide that. So I really don't like for you to be able to see through the back of it. I mean, I really like for it to all be kind of covered in. I mean, it don't have to be. Of course, we know that. But I kind of like it like that. Okay, let's put this on, see what I got going here. Okay, you don't want that welcome hit. You do not want your sign hit. That would be a no. We do not want that sign hit. No, we do not. Absolutely not. Now, I'll just catch this to whatever I can catch it to. Piece a little nest in here. This is clear. You're not going to see it because it's going to just hide right in that green stuff right in that greenery. So you're not going to see it. That's for sure. Now let me work this on here and show you how cute it is. I think it's so cute. Of course, you know what I think is cute. You may not think it's cute. You may think, man, that girl's lost her mind. I sort of kind of like these pictures with something like a frame around them. I call it like a frame. Now, some people don't. They just, I mean, you don't have to or nothing, but I just kind of, I don't know, just kind of add, to me, I kind of add something to them. But that don't mean you have to do that. Of course not. No, you do not have to do that. Okay, we don't want. There you go. And I'll just put a little touch right there. Now this will help hold that in place too. Hold your sign in place. and help it be firm. Won't be so easy to move. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, let's go this way right here. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. And we'll just keep going this way here till we get this in here right. Okay. You want it to come out. Here's that. Need it. Oh, you need these tools like this. That's for sure. Boy, they are handy. I am telling you they're handy. These cutters are very handy. I don't know if I could make it without them. Probably could. You better have to have them. Scissors and cutters. I got a big old measuring pad in there I use to measure with. Of course, you can use whatever you want to use to measure with. You don't have to have all the fancy stuff. You don't just start out getting all this stuff at once. I mean, I didn't. I don't think nobody does. It took me a while to get all this stuff together. And still don't have everything. But, you know, you just use what you got to use. And do the best you can do with it. That's all you can do. It's good to have extra stuff if you can, if you got it, you know, can get it. But if you can't get it right now, don't worry yourself about it. Just use what you got. And I'm sure it'll work out just fine. Okay. That should hold it. Nobody knows I put a lot of them in there. But what it is, the way I've got in there, I don't want it to slip onto something else. I've got it in there in a certain shape. And I don't want it to slip on something else. I don't want it to come out and slip. Go out of place. Now, I think that kind of helped it some myself, because you may not. See? Kind of brought out the color a little bit, didn't it? Kind of a little bit, didn't it? Kind of brought out a little bit. You still see through there. I don't like that, but I'll fix it. I'll figure it out too. I've got it back and it's going to But it did kind of bring it out a little bit, didn't it? If I have to, I'll work some more gold right in through there. I got some gold mesh there. I can work through there and make it real pretty. That may be what I'll do. Maybe work some right through there. Push it right on that. Make them in little rolls and push it. I may just do that. But I think that made it look a lot better. Now I'm going to try to put a few flowers in here. And matter of fact, I've got this little gold right here. And I may put a little behind there. Maybe make some rolls in there. But I won't do it. I mean, I bet you off with. Well, it won't take that long, probably, to do it. Thing is, I got my cup bag here. Okay, what I did is went in there and I cut 3 of these at 25 inches. And I'm going to curl them right in and put them in there. If it looks good, I won't do it on here. That way you don't have to sit and watch me all day. But you'll know pretty well what I'm doing. And I'll have a picture of this online too when I get done with it. So I won't aggravate your death watching every move I make. I'll do this kind of like a filler in. And I'll put it right here. Right here. Work it right in here. Right in this, right here. Right there. Should be able to work it in. Right here. Work one in right here. And I'll work it right on that frame right there. Just like that, like so. In fact, I'll use that. It'll be easier to use. I think it would be easier to use. Then better do all that. This is like working in the dark. You actually are working in the dark. That's not going to be long enough, so I'll get another one. That one will work. Nah, heck, that will work. No problem seeing that, baby. No, sir. No, I'm not so ever will have seen that, baby. There you go. If one don't work, try something else. See how I'm done there? Kind of fill that in maybe a little bit like that, maybe. And bring out that color a little bit. Now that's what I'll do. And there's no use in y'all having to say what y'all there. And I'll work me a few of them in there. I'll make it pretty like that, see? Like that. Like that right there. I'll work the rest of them in. Right around that framework. Right around that third and work them in. And that would be so pretty. And then I'll put my flowers on it. That will be pretty. Yes, it will. And you don't have to work many in. Just some to kind of make it fill in, make it pretty. I really don't like it to be show out like that. I don't like it to show out like that at all. I don't like that showing out like that at all. Not for nothing. Do not like that. Have it like that. There you go. That's that. This is just the ideas I come up with now. Right here. I'll tell you that right now. Just some ideas I come up with. And that's what makes everybody's race different. Their own ideals that they come up with. That's what makes it different than everybody else's. Things they come up with themselves in their own mind. There's things you make it look pretty. And everything. Now look how that's filling that in. Isn't that pretty? It's really filling that in it. See, I like that 25-inch actually when I do the other. Because you little roses seem like they make them big and pretty. I like them little rose, and the rose is pretty. Don't worry about this spraying because that's the truffle method. And it's not going to spray because you got it rolled in like that. I don't like that stuff at all right there. I ain't that stuff. I'll get that right there in a second. I will not let that stay there. I'll get it in a second. Sure enough, I will. In just a second, I will get it. Now we'll put this right here. There you go. Like that. There you go. Down below the green. Want that green to come back up. There you go. There you go. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, it makes a big difference. A big difference it makes. Big difference. I cannot believe the big difference it makes. You see, just a little work, little different ideas makes things different. It makes it look different. Now I put one more piece right here to even that out, and that is going to be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I need to square it out. Needs one more piece right there to square it out. 25-inch piece. One more 25-inch piece to square it out. Can make it so pretty. Oh wow, it's pretty. That is pretty, beautiful. Even if I say so. That is so pretty. It's pretty. That is really pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, put it right there. That's right. When you work with this mesh, you're going to find out there's different kinds of it. Different. And you're going to find out the better. It's a lot easier to work with the better grade. You will find that out if you work with mesh. You'll find that out. It is a lot easier to work with a better grade mesh than just the cheaper mesh. A lot better, a lot easier to work with. Matter of fact, it's hard to work with cheap mesh. It's just hard to get anything to do right with cheap mesh. It really is. That grades of mesh does make a difference. You can believe that. It makes a big difference. Big difference. So I kind of went behind her that time. That's okay. That's okay. Don't matter as long as I need her. There you go. There you go. Now get them. Oh, man. Now this really makes a big difference. A big difference. Yes, it did. It made a big difference. Totally a big difference. Surely it did. Yes, it did. They don't want that welcome sign here. No. Now, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That is really pretty, isn't it? It's back up that color too. Now what I'll do is I'll take a piece of that gold and put on the back of this. On the bottom of this, it'll cover this stuff up here. See? I'll work it right on the bottom up there. We won't see all the stuff here sticking out. It makes it look a lot neater. Plus it protects people's doors. Now we'll work us in a few flowers in there. And I'll put that bottom on along that wall sometime. You don't have to see me put it on. And let's get this off if we can. You don't want none of this hanging. That's for sure. Okay, one. And two. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Just already done it. Did? Huh. Well, I guess I've already done it. Okay. I've already got them out. How about that? Been a little bit smarter than what I thought I was. Okay, huh? Now, here we go. Just keep working that ribbon until we got it looking pretty. We got it looking just as pretty as we want it to look. That ribbon is pretty. Now, I understand why people want so much ribbon. It is absolutely gorgeous. That's all there is to it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is. Yes, it is. Beautiful. That actually. There you go. Now we're going to bring it down too, since there's not the rest of it there. There you go. There you go. Go ahead and bring it down the rest of it. Now I got my tails down, out of the way, kind of. I thought I had them down the way. Maybe I don't have them down. Okay, there you go, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want them up there, but I want to have them up there. No, not really. Let me go this way. There you go. Like that. There you go. Now, there you go. Okay. And you know, I thought I had them all eight. There's one hanging a mile long. And I got another one. And I guess I have. Okay. Okay. There's your white. Your yellow. Get your whites up there again. Seems like every time you fool with it, you mess the ribbon up. I have to go back and do it. Okay, them's got to go this way. There you go. Just have to keep working with that ribbon to get it right. Just keep on working with it. Keep on working with it. You will get it right eventually. You just keep working with it. I mean, you will get it right. But you do have to work with it. There you go. There we go. Got some kind of a pattern. Kind of like a pattern. There we go. Now, need some flowers on here. So it's got some, this right here. Okay, I've got this right here. I was going to work in here. Try to work in here, right here. Daisy's a low one. That's a daisy. I was going to try to put it right in the middle of that ribbon right there if I could. To make that shine out pretty. Right there in the middle of that ribbon. And that little daisy and stuff what I got here. I got that purple to maybe try to give it a little color. Of course, I can use a different kind, but that purple will give it a little color. Plus, the little nose has got a little purple glower to it, kind of. If I can use this right in the middle of that right there, that's what I'm going to use. Because that will give it a little color. And what I can do is twist this right down through there. If I can get it down through there. And put it right around that. Won't have to use no bunch of glue and stuff. Because I do not want to use a bunch of glue. But anyway, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Put this right here like that. Kind of in the middle. Right there. That's what I'm going to do. Or I might use another color. So anyway, all I like now on this one is the flowers. And it's taken me a while to get this done right. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if that's the color that I want right there on that daisy. I don't know that I want that purple. I may need a yellow if I can find one. May need a yellow or something. I just don't know. That purple don't.
Let me see.
I may just put a yellow lily in the middle of that. I think that'd be cute. That would be pretty, yellow lily. Put it right in the middle of that right there, that flower right there. That's what I may do, is put a yellow lily in the middle of that. That'd be pretty, if it could be. And I'll hook that glue gun up. I've got to use some glue. But like I said, I do not want to depend on glue to hold these flowers in. No, sir, I do not. I don't want to do that because if they get messed up, and it's going to be, it's not going to be no good. So I got that stuck right there. Let's see if I can work it right up there. Right in the middle of that. There you go. Work it right in the middle of it. There you go. There you go. Got to work right in the middle of it. Okay, right there. Now I've got that on. That right there. Have I got that? Okay, I see what you. Okay, there you go. Now you come here. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now, but you run off of me. Okay. Now we're going to put that right there in the middle of that. Yellow rib. Or yellow lip. That's what we're going to do, put it right in the middle of that. Yes. Right in the middle of that. Right there. Control. Yes. Right there. Okay. Okay, right around. Now what I did is tied that yellow rib, lily right on there. That's what I did, just tied it right on there. Just tied it right on there. That is what I did. Tied it right on there. That's what I did. Tied it on there. Because I told you, I don't depend on glue. I do not want to depend on glue. But if I have to, I have to. Some things on there you've got to have glue. Just about to make it look right. Okay, there's your white. There's your yellow. There you go. There you go. There's yellow, and there's that one. There's your white. There you go. There you go. Your yellow. These ribbons are kind of, okay, there you go. Okay, there you go, like so. Okay, now, I'll go down here and see what I've got that tied to there. And make sure it ain't going to be all over the place. Right? Right. Now, what I'm going to do right here. Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure it's in the right. Okay. Now I'll cut this off. Here. Cut it up right here. There you go. Cut it up. There you go. Now. There you go. Now it's just a cutting the stem off that wiggly there. To make a stem off. I cut some of it off to make it look neater. That's all it is. Just cut some of it off and make it look neater. See, this has got design on it, so you got to be careful with that right there. Those designs, you got to be, when it's designed like that, you have to be, make sure those designs are pointed the right way, or they won't look right. It won't look right if it's not pointed the right way. No, it won't look right. Okay. Now look out. Now. So we got to straighten out again, I reckon. I reckon we got to straighten out again. There you go. Now see, there's your lily in the middle of that. Of course, I went through a lot to get it there, but it's stuck. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that so pretty? See it? I know it's hard to see it here, just about. I don't know if you. I hope you see good enough to see. Now, what we'll do is I'll probably have to use that glue and then go back with zip ties if I need to. But I don't have the glue hooked up right now. I want it to work these flowers around this ribbon here, around this bottom ribbon here. So what I'm going to do is start right in here, and I'll work these flowers around here, like so. Just like that right there, working right around that ribbon there, right around it, just like that, right into that. That's what you're going to do. Now I'll probably have to hook it up. May have to hook it up, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do that. And but anyway, this is pretty well made about how we're going to make this one. So I'll put the back on there. I will put that back on there and put the ribbon on. I mean, put the flowers on. So I've got to heat this hot glue up. Now I'll use this hot glue to put these flowers in. But what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll tie in what I can with zip tie with these flowers. So they'll stay in for good. They'll stay in for good. If I hadn't worked right, I want to use the zip tie, because usually what I do, I twist the end a little bit like that right there. And work that knob with zip tie, see, like that. Just like that. And that way, you don't have to use them zip, you don't have to use that stuff. But I'm taking up a lot of time. So I'll use them. But anyway, let's see. I can't see it good. I know you can. If I can't see it, you sure can't. Probably. Let's see. There we go. See there how pretty? Isn't that pretty? It's going to be pretty, isn't it? I'm not holding it right now. Let me put the back. Use the back on our last night. See if I don't help it a lot. I know it will. Now, just like flowers on it, being done with. Just like the flowers. But I tell you what I could do with the flowers. I don't have to put them down to. It's not written in stone that I have to put them around this ribbon. I could put them right around this right here if I want to. Right around this, kind of like that. Let them come out like that. That'd be pretty too, wouldn't it? If I done that, I wouldn't have to use no glue, I don't think. Just twist them in there good. First, I have to twist them in there good. Maybe I will try this and see what it looks like here. Let's see what I can do with this. If I make this look bright without having to use glue, that's what I'll do. Because I'm sorry, I just don't trust that glue that much. I just don't trust it that good. Now you want your flowers a little loose, loosey-goosey. So that's all right. That's fine. But you want to be made pretty too, right? Right, old baby girl. You want to make pretty. Okay, let's do a green. And a purple, white, and a pink. Yeah, just like that. Green, purple, white, and pink. Something like this, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's going to be cute as it can be. Like that. Yes. Okay, that's what I may do. And work this right in here. Now, this may be a lot of work for some people. Because evidently I'm doing it the hard way. I ain't doubt my mind about that. I know they'll know I'm doing it the hard way. But I'm hoping to do this in a way to where it'll be pretty. And you don't have to use much of glue. Wouldn't that be nice? Nice. Just a glue. There's one thing about it. If we don't like the way this looks, we can always go back and change it. Right? Exactly right. But we can always go back and change it. That is one good thing about it. Now, see, I'll do this like this, and I'm going to try to do it in a way to where I can hide this where I tie it in there, like it, kind of. You know what I mean? You don't want that all showing out. We do not want that showing out. No, we don't. Do not. Absolutely not want it showing out. We'll kind of hide it a little bit. Make it look a lot better. Isn't that pretty? But anyway, right there's what's going to start the flowers. Now, this is not done by far. It's not done before. But right there, I've started the flowers. I'm working around that like that. Right, that way I don't have to use glue in them right now. I mean, I can do them use glue. I may do the bottom ones. But anyway, I won't finish this one right here right tonight because I've not decided exactly yet what I'm going to do with all of it. But when I get it finished, I'll put a picture of it on my channel, okay? And I'll think on it and look at this and think on it and see what I think looks the best, okay? And I want it to look pretty and stuff and flowery. I like the flowers look flowery and stuff and everything. And but thank you for watching me. And if you don't care, hit subscribe and like and share it, okay? Thank you so much. Good night.